What's up, guys? You're watching Kendall Live. I'm your host, Lauren Masilli.
I'm Minna Bratcher.
And I'm Caitlyn Kendall.
Welcome back, TCNJ. We've got a semester full of great music content coming your way.
This week, we're taking it back a couple decades to bands like The Who, The Stones, and The Doors. Classic rock is transformational. It forms the basis not only for modern music, but for American culture.
We've got a packed episode including a scenic session with Fabriana Andrea and an exclusive interview with Pine Grove guitarist and solo artist Sam Skinner. Stay tuned. Alright, today we're going to play a musical This or That game. In this segment, I'll provide our panelists with a choice. And then they have to provide some solid evidence to back up their decision. You at home can determine the winner and leave your choice in the comments. So a little friendly competition today. Alright, so my first question for you guys. Who's the best classic rock piano player?
I want to go
Elton
first.
John? Can I read the choice?
I want to go
So
first.
aggressive.
Can I read the choice? Elton John or Billy Joel? Amanda.
I think I have one thing to say here.
Okay.
Only one of them is the piano man. Fight me.
The piano man could only fully play with one hand. That's a fact.
That is not true. I've seen Billy
Yeah,
Joel in
no.
concert 3 times, and you know how many hands are on the piano? 2.
Yeah, and the left one's doing like octaves. Like he
So
can't play
Caitlyn,
with his
you're
left hand.
in favor of Elton.
I'm in favor of
Look,
Elton
I
John.
love Elton
Tell me
John.
why.
As a technical piano player, he's a better player.
Okay.
He
fair.
uses both hands fully, and Billy Joel just doesn't live up to the standard.
Amanda, respond.
She's just in shock.
Technical piano player. I don't know anything about music. No, I love both of them. They're both very talented men. I'm not gonna say that one of them doesn't know how to play the piano, because they do. But I think Billy Joel, like, he even has an album. I think it's his last, like, the newest released, as in like in 2007. Is literally just piano ballads. Like, he is piano focused. So how can he not be a good piano player?
Do you have a rebuttal?
I find flaw in that logic. Just because he does it a lot doesn't mean he's better at it.
All right. Okay. I'm gonna leave that one there. Who's more influential? Who has more of an impact on the music, on the scene? Led Zeppelin or Pink Floyd?
I want you to first this time.
I'm leaning towards Led Zeppelin. At least, like, I feel like you can hear Led Zeppelin's influence more in other bands, whereas Pink Floyd was so unique that I think it's harder to detect.
I'm kind of iffy on this one. So, you know, just for fun, I'll go Pink Floyd. But, like, I don't know. I think they both were big to this scene. Like, I don't know.
If you think of, like, sampling, Pink Floyd, like, sampled a lot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's a huge deal today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't really did that back then either.
Right. Guns N' Roses or Aerosmith?
Okay.
Hair bands,
I
80s
don't-
bands, late 70s, 80s bands.
I don't like either of those.
I also don't like either of them.
I feel like
I'm
to
gonna
be
be
honest with
problematic. I love Aerosmith. I love Steven Tyler.
I don't see why it's problematic. I mean,
I'm gonna take it to Disney, where the roller coaster, the Aerosmith roller coaster.
Rock and Roller Coaster.
Yes.
That's your reason for thinking Aerosmith is a
No,
better musical
I just
band.
want everyone
Rock
to
and
know
Roller Coaster.
that only one of those 2 bands has
It's
a
their best
roller
album.
coaster. Aerosmith. Unless Guns N' Roses has a roller coaster I don't know about.
Caitlyn,
She's
why don't
right.
you like either?
But I have Music Reasons channel.
I don't have a very arbitrary reason for not liking either of them. I feel like they both smell. I don't know. I just like look at them and feel like they both smell.
They're
I feel
not
like
clean men.
I feel like Aerosmith smells worse. So I'm gonna go with Guns N' Roses.
No one's ever claimed that they were clean, but I think that there are a lot of good Aerosmith songs. Like,
Name them.
I Don't Want to Miss a Thing is a jam. Fight me. It is a good song.
Going to.
My mother loves that song. I'm just giving her a little shout out.
Alright, well, okay. You know, biased answers, not sound sound evidence, but we'll go with it.
Again, I want to tell you I like Steven Tyler. When he was on American Idol, I enjoyed his feedback.
Alright, next question. Joan Jett or Harp? 2 women rockers, awesome people. What do you guys think?
Super cool woman. So, like, this is a hard question. But, like, my dad's also super into Heart, so I've listened a lot to Heart, and just, like, Alone gets me, you know? Like, that is a good song, and that, like it keeps up today, you know?
I can picture you, like, alone in your room crying.
Crying. I've
To
definitely
Alone.
cried to Alone.
Caitlyn?
I'm gonna go Joan Jett. This is gonna be
Joan
my
Jett.
first personal reason.
We can't all be.
I grew up. She was the first female artist I ever listened to. So I just
She's
have a very
super cool.
personal
Like, I
connection.
respect that.
She's an
answer.
awesome lady.
She's super punk. She is the punkest of the punk.
Yeah,
I
she
think.
is.
Who would you say?
Jonja. Personally. It's a personal reason, I guess. But
And music's personal.
Well, you gave Rock and Roller Coaster as one of your reasons.
And Rock and
Alright,
Roller
moving
Coaster
on.
is a great roller coaster.
There's
You should put a
personal
picture of
than
me
all
on
right,
this.
All right, great job, guys. All right, so don't forget to vote for your winner and leave the choice in the comments. Now we're going to send it over to Mitchell Shin to see what finishes in 3rd and 4th place on this week's countdown.
Thanks, Lauren. I'm Mitchell Shin, and welcome to Kendall Live Twitter Countdown. This week we're counting down the top 4 classic rock albums of all time. So let's jump right into it. Released in 1971, Pearl is Janis Joplin's last album. It was released posthumously and contains some of her greatest hits, such as Cry Baby and Me and Bobby McGee. The album is a culmination of a career cut way too short. Pearl is her legacy, highlighting her one-of-a-kind voice and style. Pearl comes in 4th place this week. In 3rd, we have Are You Experienced, the debut album of the world's most infamous lefty guitarist. If you're unfamiliar with just how good this album is, just consider that it immediately shot Jimi Hendrix to stardom in 1967. The record opens with Purple Haze, which is not only one of Hendrix's most famous songs, it's also a killer first track. The album also includes The Wind Cries Mary and Foxy Lady.
Now we're going to send it over to our musical guest, Fabriano Andrea, for a scenic session.
Hi, I'm Fab,
And I'm EJ.
and we're going to be doing Flightless Bird, American Mouth by Iron and Wine.
All right.
I was a quick, wet boy, diving too deep for coins. All of your street light eyes, white on my plastic toys. And when the cops close the fair, I cut my long baby hair, stole me a dog ear to mouth, pined for you everywhere. Have I found you, flightless bird, grounded, weeping, and lost you, American mouth, big pills, gloomy. Now I'm a fat house cat, nursing my sore blunt tongue, watching the warm poison rats go through the white fence cracks, missing on magazine photos, those fishing lures cut from the cold and clean blood of Christ mountain stream. Have I found you, flightless bird, jealous, bleeding, and lost you, American mouth, big pills, stop going down.
Yeah, Fab.
Yeah.
After his performance on WTSR Underground, LTV had the opportunity to interview Sam Skinner on his solo material. Let's send it over to EJ to check it out.
Hey guys, you're watching Kendall Live on LTV. I'm EJ Paras, and I'm here with Sam Skinner and friends, and Mike and Lucy. So thanks guys for coming through and doing this interview with us.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. So how did this project happen? Like, how long have you guys known each other? How long have you been playing together? Stuff like that. So.
I started writing songs in college.
Okay.
I joined a program. I studied music under a program that kind of made me write songs, and like I was kind of forced into it. But I honed in on the craft and started liking it. These are two people that I live with, and they like to sing with me sometimes.
And you guys sound really awesome. Like they
Thanks.
just finished W2 Song Underground session. We just filmed that, and you guys catch that real soon. So, what does Danny Through Junior mean? You guys recently just dropped that. So what is that? What's the significance behind that?
That is the sound that describes my Dan electro guitar going through my Blues Junior amp.
I like.
I named the guitar Danny,
Okay.
named the amp Junior, and Danny Through Junior is the sound that's featured a lot on the album.
Right.
That's kind of how I wrote a lot of the songs, was with that combination. And yeah, I just didn't have an album name, so I went with that.
I think it's pretty awesome. It's
Thanks.
pretty awesome. So, Sam, you have Pine Grove, obviously. So,
Mhm.
Mike, Lucy, what do you guys do outside of Sam Skinner and Friends?
Okay, so I also write songs, and I go under the name Birdwing,
Oh,
which
okay.
Sam plays with me in that occasionally. He played on the last record, and I got some other stuff cooking up in the pot in that. I also play in the band Adult Mom,
Oh, okay.
and I guess we were just here.
Right, you
which
were.
was,
I
very
didn't
fun.
even realize that.
Yeah,
You. This will sound weird, but I remember like you had the very Mac DeMarco vibe going on that day. I hope you don't take any offense to that. I think that was pretty cool.
I guess so.
Like,
I don't
you had-
recall.
You don't recall? Oh, well,
I guess. What do you mean? Like look-wise? Like appearance-wise?
A little look-wise. I hope it's not an insult. in any
Oh
way.
no! Please, that's. Thank you, I suppose.
yeah. So okay, that makes sense now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I used to play in a band called Bruise, but now I am making music under the name Lucy Void. I'm probably going to be recording an EP in the spring. So.
Awesome. That is really cool. So, what have you guys been listening to, and are any of these artists influencing any of your sounds or songwriting, even?
I've been listening to a lot of the band Lamelda. It's the project of Hannah Reed, who's from Texas. She's actually joining Pine Grove on tour in Europe coming up. Incredible songwriter, has influenced me a little bit in my recent work, and yeah, I just really recommend that project.
You guys have any jams to recommend?
I've been listening a lot to the band Ian Sweet. What else? I listen to Birdwing, which is Mike's project. Mike, what have you been listening to?
Okay, so I guess most people are familiar with this, but after Paul McCartney left the Beatles, he was in a band called Wings. I would say 85% of their songs are garbage, but I've been scouring all of their music to find the great songs, and I wish I was listening to more other things, but I can't stop listening to Wings to find the good songs. So that's what I've been listening to.
What are some of the good songs?
Okay, two great recommendations are a song called Arrow Through Me, and another song is called She's My Baby. A couple underrated Paul McCartney songs.
What about Temporary Secretary?
Oh, and a Temporary
I think
Secretary.
that
Technically
one-
not a Wing song,
Okay,
but
excuse
it is
me.
a McCartney post-Beatles song that's really
I
good.
think that song deserves a shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to that song.
Shout out to
Shout out.
Temporary Secretary.
I have one last question for you guys. So obviously you guys are part of a lot of different acts and groups and stuff. So what's it like balancing like the work that you have to do for each, whether it be songwriting or touring, performing, promotion? Like what's it like? Is it
Yeah, I just kind of like write songs for this project on my spare time, and occasionally we'll do something like this at a radio station or play a little show. But yeah, it's definitely this project isn't the main priority for most of us, and it is a fun thing that we do.
That's cool. You guys have anything else to add or?
As like people who are, I think, trying to make like music a big part of our like professional lives, it's just like really exciting to be part of so many different things. And yeah, I don't even really think of it as like particularly being stressful or like, very taxing. It's just like really enjoyable to be able to play so much music with so many different friends. So
Yeah. I kind of can't imagine doing just one thing. I'm a photographer as well as a musician, and I feel like I don't know, I just can't imagine a world in which I would be doing just one of those things or just being in one project, so it's kind of just what happens organically, and it's really enjoyable. Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you guys. You've been watching Sam Skinner and Friends on Kendall Live and LTV. Back to you guys in the studio.
The runner-up this week is Hunky Dory, the fourth release from the late, great David Bowie. The album dropped in 1971 in between The Man Who Sold the World and Ziggy Stardust. The changes to Life on Mars, a wide range of creative influences can be heard on the record. The lyrical content of the album is complex, with several songs containing an element of social commentary. Pitchfork currently rates the album at 100% approval rating. In 1971, Billy Joel released his fifth record, The Stranger. Joel has a vast body of work, but The Stranger is considered by many to be his masterpiece. The album just has 9 tracks, 7 of which were major commercial hits, including Scenes from an Italian Restaurant, Moving Out, and Vienna. The record rose the charts quickly and stayed there for 6 weeks, propelling Billy Joel from acclaim to superstardom. The Stranger is this episode's best album. I'm Mitchell Shin, and be on the lookout for next episode's Twitter countdown.
That sums it up for this week's Kendall Live. If you're interested in joining Lions Television, email us at ltv@tcnj.edu and keep an eye out for next week's countdown. I'm Laura Musili.
I'm Amanda Bretcher.
And I'm Caitlyn Kennelly. See you next time.